Have you ever looked at someone else's life and thought, wow, they have it better than me? But what if the life you admire isn't as perfect as it seems? Tonight, under the glow of the story lamp, let me tell you a story about two mice and a choice between comfort and peace. Once upon a time, in a quiet countryside filled with golden fields and gentle winds, there lived a humble mouse named Quito. Quito's life was simple. He lived in a small hole beneath an old tree. His meals were plain, grains, roots, and the occasional fruit, but his heart was always calm. One day, his cousin from the city came to visit. His name was Rico. Rico was everything Quito was not. He was sleek, confident, and carried himself with pride. He spoke of tall buildings, endless food, and exciting nights in the bustling town. Quito welcomed him warmly and shared everything he had. But as they sat down to eat, Rico frowned. "This is what you eat?" Rico said, barely touching the simple meal. "In the city, we dine on cheese, cakes, and the finest leftovers from grand feasts." Quito felt a little embarrassed. His home suddenly felt too small, his food too plain. Seeing this, Rico smiled and said, "Come with me to the town. You deserve a better life." Curious and slightly ashamed of his simple living, Quito agreed. The next day, they traveled to the city. Quito's eyes widened as he saw the towering buildings, the bright lights, and the endless noise. It was overwhelming, but exciting. Rico led him into a grand house. "Welcome," he said proudly, "to my world." That night, they found a table filled with delicious food, cheese, bread, cakes, and sweets. Quito had never seen so much food in his life. "This is amazing," he said, taking a bite. But just as he began to enjoy it, bang! A loud noise echoed through the room. Quito froze. Footsteps approached. "Quick, run!" Rico shouted. They dashed into a small hole just as a human entered the room. Quito's heart was racing. After a few moments, they came back out. "Don't worry," Rico said casually. "This happens all the time." Quito nodded nervously and tried to continue eating, but again, crash! A plate fell, voices shouted, more footsteps. Once again, they ran for their lives. This time, Quito was shaking. He looked at the delicious food, then at the dark corners where danger seemed to hide. That night, Quito couldn't sleep. The city was loud. Every sound made him jump. Every shadow felt like a threat. In the morning, Rico found Quito sitting quietly. "What's wrong?" he asked. Quito took a deep breath and said, "Rico, your life is full of riches, but also full of fear." He looked down for a moment, then continued, "In the countryside, my food is simple, but I eat in peace. I sleep without fear. My life may not be exciting, but it is calm." Rico stayed silent. Quito smiled gently. "I would rather live a simple life in peace than a rich life in constant fear." And with that, Quito returned to his quiet countryside, grateful for the life he once thought was not enough. So next time you compare your life to someone else's, remember what looks better from the outside may not feel better on the inside. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Story Lamp, where every story lights a lesson.